Hi folks, Mayor Phill here with a rundown from the Mayor's desk about the happenings at our monthly council meeting here in November. Christmas just around the corner. Firstly, the results of our annual survey with the ratepayers. Very important that we do this every year to get your views of what you do like about council, what we've done, what we haven't done, what you think we should be doing. Yes, we expected certain areas not to get the higher rating because there's a lot of negativity around the economy, the GFG issues, aspects that are outside of council's control, which we sort of get the comments on our site. Very pleasing to see that there are lots of things you're happy about, and particularly some of the trends were that despite some negative comments, you like the foreshore, our general appearance down there and the work that's happening. Our parks and gardens, particularly the appearance of Ada Ryden Gardens, and that will always be really up there for our community and visitors. Our excellent library service, very happy with that. The usefulness of our My Local Services, the app, how you can communicate with council with issues that you see in the street day to day. Really working well. Our social media updates, the amount of information we're putting out, and of course, the number of ways, and this was a particular item with many people, the number of ways that you can already engage with council, attending meetings, consultation surveys, the socials that we put out, a whole range of things. Certainly under my watch as Mayor, all the comments, the criticisms, what you would like to see us do that we're not doing, I can guarantee and assure you that staff and the elected body will take all these comments into account in preparing next year's budget. They will not gather dust in a file never to be seen again. So I do thank the community for their input there. The Northern Water Supply Project. You may recall that once Malakwana, just south of Whyalla, was a favoured site. That then became Cape Hardy down near Tumby Bay. Recently, the government has announced that Malakwana is back in the running for the potential of a desal plant for then a pipeline to go up north for the miners, also to Whyalla, and particularly water supply for our hydrogen plant. So we as a council have now supported or brought it back to Malakwana because we did support Cape Hardy when that was the site being looked at to ensure that it stayed on our peninsula. So we have just written to Minister Koutsantonis to say we support it, we will be there, we're open for business, but of course, if anything like that goes ahead, there will be a whole range of environmental issues we'll be looking at. Also, I do recommend there are two significant reports in the agenda. If you are really interested and you would like to know what is happening, what council has been doing, a full report on our Cuddlefest season, the festival, the numbers, what was successful and how it is going to grow in the future. Whether we like it or not, we have a responsibility now with cuttlefish right on our doorstep to preserve them. We will always be looking for the maximum amount of government funding because we see that we're acting on their behalf as well. So I do encourage you, if you want to know exactly everything that happened during the Cuddlefest season, read that report. And there is a monthly information report covering a whole range of our areas of operation. And I guarantee if you read that, you will discover something you don't know. So I always encourage, I know people don't always want to read agendas, but it's easy to find, easy to follow, and I'm sure you will learn something. And of course, an important agenda item was the annual election of a deputy mayor. And I can congratulate Councillor Border, who is now the Deputy Mayor for the coming 12 months, and also thank Councillor Pond, Tammy Pond, for a sterling job that she has been doing, supporting me, supporting the council. It was a very tight race. Both candidates had significant support from the elected body. It was finally drawn out of a hat, which is in accordance with local government procedure. The whole election of a deputy mayor follows local government procedure. Unlike normal raffles or anything else where you put your hand in a hat, usually the first one out is the winner. In an election like this, it is dictated, it's the last person standing, so the name that comes out the hat is the one that's discarded, and the name that's still in the hat is the new deputy mayor. My only mistake was not having a hat alongside me. We had to score a hat at the spur of the moment. So I smacked my hands, bad boy Phill, should have had the hat there, but that was the only hiccup. Otherwise, congratulations to Councillor Border, and thank you, Councillor Pond, for what you have done. Now, very briefly, I know I've probably already run out of time. Some announcements that I've got to share if you haven't already picked up. Zero Petroleum that have announced they are looking at potentially producing synthetic fuel here in Whyalla once the hydrogen plant is up and running. Now, yes, this isn't going to happen overnight, but it is certainly another one of these projects that is being attracted to Whyalla for consideration because of our potential hydrogen plant. The GFG Alliance funding announcement, $150 million loan they've achieved. Yes, it's not going to fix everything, but hopefully that helps get over the current situation. They can get their cash flow going again and everything starts coming good. And finally, don't forget, Christmas pageant is getting close. Monday of next week is the close for registrations of floats. If you're one of those people that last year filled out the survey and said, we want more floats, we want more music on floats, please, the opportunity to get involved. Any Christmas pageant is only as good as what the community puts on. We need more people involved. We need more floats. Let's make this year's a fantastic one. Get your information in by next Monday, get it registered, and we can have a great Christmas pageant. Till next time, cheers.